This is Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here's what you need to know today. Armenia's prime minister has again indicated his administration is willing to hand over 4 abandoned villages in the country's northeastern Tavush region to Azerbaijan, telling lawmakers today it may be the only way to avoid a new war. Ceding control of those 4 villages does not guarantee our security, but refusing to address this issue guarantees a continued increase of security threats and a new attack on Armenia's sovereign territory, Nikol Pashinyan said. He added that preventing a new war at any cost remains one of his highest foreign policy priorities. Continuing, Pashinyan reiterated his willingness to begin negotiations to delimit or legally define Armenia's border with Azerbaijan, while also calling on Armenians to delimit historical Armenia from the real Armenia. To be honest, delimiting the real Armenia from historical Armenia is much more painful than delimiting the border between Armenia and Azerbaijan. The real Armenia has an internationally recognized territory of 29,743 square kilometers, he said. Last month, Pashinyan signaled his readiness to withdraw from 4 formerly Azerbaijani-populated border villages that came under Armenia's control after the collapse of the Soviet Union. As of now, no timeline for their handover has been given. For more information, check out CivilNet's explainer on the issue, up now on our website. Pashinyan has once again criticized a Russian-led military bloc for what he called its failure to meet its obligations to Armenia, even as the Kremlin indicated he may hold talks with President Vladimir Putin in the near future. The Collective Security Treaty Organization does not want to come to Armenia as an ally, but as a peacekeeper, which effectively excludes Armenia from its system of security guarantees, Pashinyan said today in Parliament. Relations between Armenia and Russia are not going through the best of times, but we truly have not made a single wrong step in our relations with Russia, he added. Earlier this year, Pashinyan indicated he had frozen Armenia's membership in the CSTO and threatened to pull the country out of the alliance entirely if his concerns were not addressed. For its part, the CSTO has confirmed Armenia's non-participation while insisting there is no legal mechanism by which Armenia can temporarily suspend its membership. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the Kremlin today suggested Pashinyan and Putin may speak in the near future in what would be their first phone call in several months. We hope there will be an opportunity in the foreseeable future for the leaders to personally discuss these issues, Dmitry Peskov told reporters, without providing any timeline or additional details. Armenia is considering asking European Union observers to continue monitoring the border with Azerbaijan through the end of 2026, Pashinyan has confirmed. The issue of extending the EU mission's mandate for another 2 years is under discussion, he told lawmakers today, adding, "The mission has become a source of objective information for the international community about the situation along the Armenia-Azerbaijan border." There was no immediate reaction from Brussels to the remarks. The EU first dispatched unarmed observers to the undelimited Armenia-Azerbaijan border last January, marking a major intervention into the conflict. The monitors have an initial mandate of 2 years, which can be repeatedly extended, and are deployed only on the Armenian side of the border because Azerbaijan has not allowed them into its territory. The mission's current mandate is set to end next January. Last December, the EU agreed to finance a major expansion that will see the total number of mission personnel doubled to more than 200. That includes staff from a number of non-EU countries, including Canada and Norway. You can also check out CivilNet's latest video report on the state of Armenian cultural heritage in and around Nagorno-Karabakh and the threats that many of the region's religious and historic sites face now that they are under Azerbaijani control. The full video is up now on our website and YouTube channel. And finally, the CivilNet number of the day is 14. That's the number of major international sporting events Armenia is set to host over the course of the next 3 years, according to the country's deputy culture minister, Karen Giloyan, who confirmed the figure earlier this week. That includes the 2027 Francophone Games, which Armenia was awarded hosting rights for earlier this year. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.